Field reports from the strange. This is Obscura Bureau.
Okay, today is July 2nd. That means yesterday was July 1st. Actually, that means half of 2025 has already passed. What have I done in the past half year? I talked to my younger brother once. He said that every Friday, he uses Friday evenings to review what he did during the week. Meaning to review the week. Review the week. I live a bit hastily. Always busy with work. This task, that task, things here and there, so I can't remember. I need to spend about a quarter to recall what I've done. I only remember I wasn't doing too well because of fear of death and lack of sleep. Anyway, what did I do? I remember this January I had to run a lot of jobs. I did various tasks to meet deadlines before TED. I didn't want TED to be delayed. So this year I did quite a lot of work before TED to keep up. Then came a long slump. After TED, I went to Hanoi to visit family, saw my grandmother, stayed with her, going back and forth. Then asked the question, what will I do this year? Asked myself what I need, what will do? And that's when I decided that this rice ordering channel would be where I'd talk about the concept of emotional maturity, mindfulness, and growth. I myself am not too concerned about others' maturity, because I believe everyone will mature over a certain period of time. No one walks another's path. They always walk their own path. And step by step each day, everyone will eventually arrive. The trip to Hanoi gave me that decision. Then came TED. Oh, TED is over, right? TED is over. We had a series of different issues after TED. Every year is like that. After TED is always when we feel hungry. So we got into earning a living, doing this and that. So January was running jobs because of. Then after TED, running jobs again. Making a living. Busy until the end of February. I can't even remember how February existed. During that time before TED, I also taught a storytelling course. About building a story, basic content, how to read a basic story to make it engaging, organizing ideas. Then, during TED I stopped that to focus on a slightly larger course package. A bit more comprehensive. In March, I worked on that. In March, I filmed and edited a bunch of course videos to teach people how to tell stories more reasonably. Because I felt troubled after live streaming and talking with people, going online and reading posts live. First is grammar errors and second is not knowing how to tell stories, seeking very. There's always a template essay line. They've changed and succeeded, while you haven't. So keep going, you can do better. Partly to satisfy my ego, I feel I'm still lacking. So I wanted to build that, and in March I did. Done. In March I did that, but I don't know if it was good or not. I remember in March I reached 300,000 subs for the main channel. 2 years ago, every year I try to reach 100,000 subs before TED. But this year, I don't care about that number anymore. The first time achieving that number, I wanted to motivate the team to continue. The second time was to affirm to the team that we can do it. T experienced that feeling, hadn't. Again, I still didn't feel like I had accomplished it. The first time, people had never known what it felt like to reach 100,000 subs. Then people received the silver button, and because you did it, they thought they could too. They thought it was easy, but all year I pushed and forced them to complete it. At the end of the year, everyone reached 200,000 subs and it was satisfying. The third time, I had nothing left but proof. I found it normal. I myself have helped many others get the silver button, sigh. I fell in love with you. I like you. I love you. I love to return to you. Probably this year I'll go back again. Discover many stories in here. This is April, early April, then I spent the whole month in Hanoi. Now everyone knows, right? People ask why I went to Hanoi without telling anyone. Because I didn't think I needed to tell anyone. Everyone's life is different. We don't need to tell each other every day what we did today, right? The whole April in Hanoi to handle various tasks, some jobs, writing articles. Adjust myself a bit, give myself a bit of what you call a certain silence, a certain tranquility of my own. End of April, into May, I returned to Saigon. Because I was in Hanoi all April, I had many things to finish when back in Saigon. Back in Saigon, the first thing was running workshops with Ms. Lin Fan. Then running more jobs, running from one job to another, making a living. Then fell into prolonged stress. Early May was running workshops, after workshops and stuff, without ending. By mid-May, continued falling into prolonged stress, caught in that state. I don't think I need to explain much about that feeling. Because it's quite simple, nothing special. Just because I care too much, think too much. Then sometimes fall into overthinking, unable to control the flow of thoughts. I just kept continuously. More and more and more and more and more and more and more. Continue and continue and continue and continue. Then just in time, May ended. Right before realizing what just happened, May was already over. What's next? June. Know what just happened but it. And June ended. Yeah. Half a year has passed and there's nothing at all. Time just keeps flowing, and I just keep living normally and it's over. That's my half a year. Looking back, there's nothing. Everything just drifts away. Nothing happened at all. S also Mr. Lee Jiang. Tell me. Let's update each other a bit, just for fun. We don't always have to say something really awesome or really good. Well, yeah. Peace.
If the report helped, subscribe and open the next case.